Hello, welcome to New Orleans Jazz Museum. On behalf of New Orleans Jazz National Historical Park, we want to thank you for coming to today's show. Today you are entering into Down on Their Luck Orchestra, which is a band comprised of park rangers like myself and local musicians. And another aspect to this show, we have an intern that will be joining us for this show. And the mission of the park is to educate, enlighten, and entertain visitors on the rich history and culture of New Orleans jazz music. The musicians that we have today have been studying New Orleans music and also just been taking a deep dive into what New Orleans jazz is. I don't think you will find any other show like this one. And also in the middle of this show, we will open up the floor for you to ask any questions that you may like to. So without further ado, I want to welcome up the band. On drums today, we have Hunter Miles Davis, who's a park ranger as well. We're the only two park rangers today, so I'm going to bring up the rest of the band, which are local musicians. On bass, we have Joshua Hawkins. Yep. Piano, Audrey Smith. Tenor saxophone, Zaria Sims. And last but surely not least, Saskia Walker, who's our intern. The first song that will be played today is Come Rain or Come Sunshine. Will feature Saskia Walker. If she has anything else that you want to say, please feel free to do so. I'll be back.
I think the song speaks for itself. So we're doing a 12-minute feel. And what did I say? Last four? Yeah. One.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine, high as a mountain and deep as a river. Come rain or come shine, I guess when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true. Well, if you let me, you're gonna love me like nobody's loving me. Come rain or come shine, happy together, unhappy together, and wouldn't it be fine you're gonna love me like nobody's loved me. Come rain or come shine, happy together, unhappy together, and wouldn't it be fine? Days may be cloudy or sunny, we're in or without of the money, but I'm with you always. I'm with you, rain or shine. Thank you very much. That was Zaria Sims, everybody, doing a great soulful solo.
All right, please give it up for Saskia Walker. Yeah, definitely. Usually with these shows, when we're developing things, we like to come up with a story. So oftentimes, we might hear like tragic love stories and, that person did me wrong, that person wasted my time. But today I want to talk about a more lighter, a love story that has worked out. I think I see some couples in here. Want to raise your hand? No? All right, good. So there's faith for, there's faith for all of us, or, that we may find a nice love story. I think there's hope. That's the word I was trying to get at. But the next song we will perform for you is Honeysuckle Rose. This song was made popular by Ella Fitzgerald, and we definitely want to pay homage to the jazz greats and jazz vocalists who paved the way for vocalists like us. So let's go.
First day was
Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness no. You're my honeysuckle rose.
Flowers droop inside when you're passing by, and I know the reason why. You're my sweetness, goodness knows. You're my honeysuckle rose.
I don't buy sugar. It's sweet when you touch my cup.
You're my sugar, sweet when you stir it up.
When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey barely drips in your complexion. Goodness knows, honeysuckle rose.
Audrey Smith, y'all. Ba-do, ba-do-da-do-da-do. Ba-do-da-do-da-do-da-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-do-ba-do-bwee. Si-ba-ba-do-ba-do-bwee. Ba-ba-ba-do-da-da-do-da. Wee-ba-boop-da-da-do-da-do-da-da-da-da. Wee-ba-do-ba-bwee. Da-da-da. Ba-do-da-da-do-da. Ba-do-da-da-do-da-da. Ba-do-da-ba-boop-ba-ba-ba-da. Wee-wee. Si-ba-do-da-da-do-da-da-do-da. Wee.
Fly me to the moon. When they see you out with me, I don't blame them. Goodness, no. You're my honeysuckle rose.
Flowers droop inside when you're passing by, and another reason why you're much sweetness, goodness knows you're my honeysuckle rose.
I don't buy sugar. It's so sweet when you touch my cup.
You're my sugar, sweet when you stir it up.
Ooh, when I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey belly drips. Your perfection, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Yeah, honeysuckle, honeysuckle,
Sweetness, sweetness,
well, you're my honeysuckle rose.
Good. Well, you know, I like honey in my tea, and so this next song we're going to talk about is Fly Me to the Moon. That had no relation at all. It just was, you know, moving to the next song. I believe Frank Sinatra either wrote this song or made it popular. You know, sometimes when, another thing to note about jazz standards is that a lot of times the standards were taken from musical theater or operas and then put into this into different settings, like the jazz standards. So the forms may vary. You may hear another example of that would be like Blue Skies. I believe it was used in like vaudeville shows, and they had a whole like verse before the chorus. But when it got put into this jazz standard form, they took away the verse, and people usually only know the chorus. And I believe Fly Me to the Moon is similar to that. And if not, I just gave you a little fun fact about jazz standards. All right. Oh, yeah. One, two, three, four. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Other words, kiss me.
Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Now we're gonna try something pretty cool that we normally don't do. And so Saskia and I are gonna have a little dialogue right quick. I don't know if we're gonna say it to each other, but I don't know. Let's see how it works out. I wanna hear what you gotta say.
Yeah. Stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me.
Oh, fill my heart with song. Let me see, you're all I long for. In other words, hold me close. In other words, I love you. That was Fly Me to the Moon. Before we move on with the program, are there any questions that anyone may want to ask right now? Please think of like 5 or 6, 10, 15. Yep. Or just one. Just one. Go ahead.
Is being a musical park ranger a New Orleans tradition, or can I do this anywhere?
Unfortunately, you cannot do this anywhere. I think we're the only park in the whole 400-something parks, the Park Service that offers, that allows like park rangers to be musicians. And even now, that's kind of changing. When I entered as a park ranger, I had to, do music. Now it's like more government stuff. You got to be like more of a park ranger. I'm really not that great at the park ranger thing. But yeah, so, yep.
How long you been singing, and what's the name of your group?
I've been singing, since I was 6 years old. I'm 22 now. That math. And the name of our group is Their Luck Orchestra. That's a whole nother like government name thing. I don't know why they call us that. I'm just kidding. All right.
We're not a normal band in that this is the first time that we have ever played together. Right now, it's the two park rangers are the solid ones, and then everyone else sort of comes in and out and is hired to support musicians and jazz arts in New Orleans, specifically. So,
and also give it up for Saskia Walker. She's been doing a great job interning at our park, and and yeah, doing musician stuff and learning the ropes. I'm not sure. Do you want to be a park ranger after the internship? Give us a good rep,
Oh.
good.
Well,
Report.
I would be a park ranger only for this park. um, yeah, I don't know if the outfits performing though is my, I don't know if green is my color.
What? I don't know. The boots. I love the boots.
It's
Boots.
so jarring, and I saw them the first time. I was like, wait, what? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
But no, you sound great. It's like nobody would ever think that you could sing like that, looking at a uniform,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
Thanks. But yeah, I mean, the uniform definitely has its own like merit and all that. But yeah, I think I get that question a lot of, people wonder like, oh, how do you, become a park ranger and work? But the thing is about Park Service is that most of the parks are dedicated to either land preservation, when you go to Yosemite or Yellowstone and the Everglades and stuff, they're like specifically for this land. You want to preserve that. And so in 1987, Congress had decided, well, jazz is like an American art form and it's specific to America, and they wanted to preserve that. And so being that New Orleans is the birthplace of jazz, it's only right that it's here in New Orleans. So this is why we exist and why we keep on specifically playing New Orleans jazz music. It's not the same whenever you go to maybe Chicago or New York. That jazz is different. Although there are musicians who go up there that's from New Orleans who will play this style, but it's very distinctive, I would say, just to clarify that. Any more questions? I'm sorry?
Do you play specific songs or requests?
Oh,
Depends on the request.
yeah, it depends. It has to be like in this world of traditional jazz music. What type of request do you have?
Like a petit piece by the Preservation Hall, since we talk about preservation.
Repeat that one more time.
Just a piece, Preservation Hall piece.
I don't-
Do you know which one?
Any piece by a Preservation Hall jazz band,
Oh.
mix of music, church.
Oh,
I feel like
I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
be doing a bit of that later.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll come back to that. We'll like get together and see if we can play that. All right, we got time for one more question. Yeah.
What were your inspirations?
Specifically me or like the whole band? All right, good. 'Cause I'm gonna let someone else answer that question for right now. I'll pass it to you. You don't want to go first? Who wants to go first?
Inspirations.
Inspiration. Someone else go first.
Okay. It's like someone else. Inspirations. Well, inspiration comes from everywhere. I mean, from my parents, obviously. Oh, I can't hear. You're behind the pole. Let me. From my parents' music that they would put on, like, real Mississippi blues and obviously greats. I mean, Aretha Franklin is one of my top one favorite vocalist of all time. And, Ella Fitzgerald. There's so many, jazz vocalists and then soul, R&B vocalists, and they all bring something else to have a different musicality, a different way of approaching even the same songs, which what I find so fascinating about jazz is that everybody is often playing the same music, but it can sound so different from one group to the next, right? And it's because of not only your tone, but your phrasing and all of that. And so you really learn that from your peers, people you actually play with physically on a day-to-day basis, and then also, the great vocalists of our time, like I guess of our time being this traditional time, like Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, and Aretha Franklin. I guess that's my answer. Do you have a mic right there? You don't wanna go?
Hi. After such a great answer, I'll just give two jazz bassists, Ron Carter and Ray Brown.
Good. Anyone else want to talk about their inspiration, or why they're here? Yep, please.
My first inspiration when it came to saxophone playing was a saxophonist by the name of Hank Mobley. And more recently, I feel like I've been inspired a lot by my other musician friends as far as like Their compositions inspire me to write really cool compositions just to like match their energy, you know? Gotta keep it competitive. And I'm also inspired by vocalists a lot. I feel like as a horn player, it's cool to have a more melodic approach to improvising. So I listen to a lot of like Sarah Vaughan, Jasmine Sullivan, Beyonce, like just good vocalists. Yeah.
Thanks, sorry. I'll just say, I'm sure everyone up here can echo this, that we're really spoiled here in New Orleans to be surrounded by amazing musicians every day and every night. And then especially at the piano, the tradition of New Orleans piano or pianist here is so rich. So we have the recently passed Ellis Marsalis, who's a huge inspiration for me. But then also, yeah, a lot of my friends, mentors here inspire me daily.
And for me, I would say I grew up in church, so definitely my home church is a good inspiration why I do music now. And I'm inspired by what's happening in front of me, my everyday life. Not necessarily like just the music that I hear, but just the life that I live. I'm really grateful to be here on this stage, and I think sometimes we take for granted that not everybody does not everyone can do what they love, you know, and so I'm just inspired by that to keep on going. And so with that, I talked about the love story. It doesn't always have to be with a person, but it can also be with the thing that you're doing. I feel like I've found a successful love story with music, and I'm still, finding that journey. So the next song will be, thank you, I thought about that. But the next song will be On Green Dolphin Street, and it's going to feature Zaria Sims, so give it up for her. This next tune is called Misty. It will feature me and Audrey Smith. I just want to add this. I met Audrey, or we met each other about maybe 5. I feel like it's been so long ago, but I was in high school at this music camp called Music Collaborative. Shout out to Miss Kaya Martinez. I probably would not be here if it had not been for her showing me New Orleans music. Although I'm from New Orleans, I really didn't understand what New Orleans music was about. I listened to a bunch of radio, Drake, Adele, you know, the mainstream artists, and she really showed me the ropes, and that's where I met Audrey, and she, wonderful pianist back then, and even more wonderful pianist now, and just, she's showed me so much, so nonetheless, let's get to Misty. Look at me, I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. It might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. Can't you see that you're leading me on? And it's just what I want you to do. And don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm falling with you on my own. Would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right from my left, my hat from my glove? I get misty because we're in love. honesty, because we're in love. Wait for Audrey Smith, y'all.
Well, that was so beautiful. I was transfixed. Wow.
Fall in love with music. I'm not singing that song about anyone. It's just music, right? I used to always. There's a movie. I think it was a Parent Trap. You know about that movie with Lindsay Lohan? And there's a scene where they're on the boat, and the wife and the husband are like on the boat, and they're all lovey-dovey-dovey. And so I always think about that when I'm singing more ballads like that. Maybe one day that will be me. But this next song is It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing. So we're gonna swing it out.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do I. It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is sing. Do I, 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 do I. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, do I, do I, do I, do I, do I, do I. But do 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 do. But do do da da da. But do 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 do
It don't mean a thing if you all you gotta do is swing. Makes no difference if it's hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do what, 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 do what. Whew. Thank you. Well, we have time for just a few more questions. If you're just curious about anything. Yep, go ahead.
It's an endless journey.
Yep, I haven't perfected it at all. I listen back to recordings and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. But it's just, you know, I will say I've been like scouting for about maybe 5 years now, and it's still not where I want it to be. So I got to do like 500 more years if I'm living. Mm-hmm. Any more questions? Yeah.
Have you ever asked to play or sing for anyone else in another venue?
Have we ever had to?
Play for someone or anyone else in another venue?
Oh yes, definitely. Yep. I can't really think of any places right now that's come up the top of my head, but all over New Orleans, Frenchman School, well, UNO. Anyone else want to talk about the places that they're playing at or upcoming shows that they may have? I know Zaria Sims will be playing at Tip and Tina's this Saturday, right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Zaria Sims. I have a band called the Zaria Sims Collective. We are playing this Saturday at Tippy Tina's, 9 o'clock. If y'all are gonna be around here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm also playing tomorrow night at the Jazz Playhouse with Big Sam's Funky Nation, if y'all are into that.
Many more places people are playing, I know we're all like working musicians, so we're always trying to play anywhere we can. That's treats us well. Any more questions? All right. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, we got a connection going on. You see, thank you for the questions.
Have you met anyone famous that you admired in your profession?
Go ahead. Answer that first.
Because I think we have the same answer. I mean, I don't know. So I guess famous, as in like, you know, multimedia famous, probably not. But even in like local New Orleans famous for jazz musicians in New Orleans, definitely. My vocal instructor is actually Leah Chase Kamada, who's daughter of Leah Chase, and she's an incredible vocalist who's been on the scene for multiple decades. And so it's really an honor to have her as my vocalist. And she was also Jay's vocalist for a couple years. Just one. Oh, just a semester. And then Betty. No.
You met Betty Carter?
No, I didn't. No, I was gonna say Betty Smith, but it's not that either. There are too many Bettys. Oh no, this is tragic. But another vocalist who is on the same world and same age realm, and she goes from New Orleans to New York all the time, which that would be my dream to do, have both the new cities, you know.
I can't think of anyone that's like coming up at the top of my head. I guess when I meet musicians, I just see them as like people. Man, I saw Anthony Hamilton in the airport, but I didn't like go up and to see him. Anybody, you know, yeah, he's a great R&B singer. I'm trying to think, but yeah, I can't think of anyone else. Anyone met someone pretty cool? I always want to meet Jacob Collier, so I'm speaking that into existence. The next time you come back, I'm gonna tell you I have met Jacob Collier. The last tune is What a Wonderful World, and thank you for coming to see Down on Their Luck Orchestra. On keys we had Audrey Smith, bass Joshua Hawkins, Hunter Miles Davis on drums, Saskia Walker, Zaria Sims, and I'm Jay Perdue. And this last tune is What a Wonderful World, written by, actually, Louis Armstrong was the first to like put it out and get the song famous. But before that song even got to that point, the original person who was supposed to sing it didn't want to do it. So I'm so grateful that Louis Armstrong took on that task, and I hope we do the song justice. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful
blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. Also are the faces of people walking by. I see
Friends shaking hands, saying how do you do, but they're really saying I love you.
I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They will learn much more than I'll ever know.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I see she's of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. Joshua Hawkins, y'all. Oh, yeah. See, trees are green and red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Skies of blue and clouds of white. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The colors of the rainbow so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people passing by.
See friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? And really saying, I love you.
I hear babies cry, I'll watch them grow. They will learn much more than I will ever know.
Think to myself, what a wonderful.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thank you. You watched Down on Their Luck Orchestra, park rangers like Hunter Miles Davis and me, and local jazz musicians. So you, or not local jazz, but local musicians. I don't want to put them in a box or anything like that. But thank you for coming to this show. If you're interested in any more of our programs, please visit nolajazzmuseum.org and nps.gov/jazz. And please check out these musicians after and ask them where they're playing. Again, Zari Sims has a show this weekend, and we'll see you next time. My name is Jay Perdue. Thank you for coming through.